Hey guys, welcome back. Good to have you here. Welcome to those of you who are new. This is the Korenna Aster Alchemy. We are the Answer community. And I talk about Answer as in the Anser, which is the Greek word for geese, because I love that symbology of the geese, the flock of geese, and the community that we can create to help and pull one another up. And so I am your Eastern astrologer. I am here today to talk about the Chinese and Sidereal astrology. So just remember that if you follow Western astrology, you might be a little bit confused about the placements of the planets in different signs, and that's okay. It's just a little bit different, but I'm so glad to have you. I'd love to hear where you're calling in from. You're not calling in, where you are coming, viewing in, listening in from. I bit the inside of my cheek a couple days ago, and I keep just like almost biting it when I'm talking. It's really annoying. So I'm stumbling over my words here. All right. Anyway, I let's get right into it. And also just again, thanks to all of you who have been following me for a while. Make sure you're subscribed. If you're new and you like this, be sure and subscribe. And thank you for liking this video so that it reaches more people. So thank you so much. And I am doing this on April 7th. I'm just so glad to be back. Okay. So first of all, let me say that it has been a big lot of great things happening and lots of moving parts. So I am so happy to be back. And I am going to share with you the sidereal chart for April 7th to begin. And I'll be talking about the Chinese astrology as we go as well. So, this is the end of the day, but I just want to say that a lot of people are feeling it today. I had a rough morning. I actually it started out amazing. I was teaching my Shakti breath yoga this morning. Had a great class. Everybody was loving it. We were all so grateful, and it really does help create emotional resilience. And yeah, but sometimes we need to be doing that class more often. I need to be doing that class more often. I have been doing a lot of dancing and other activities, some other kinds of yoga recently. So I haven't been doing it enough outside of my teaching. And so that was a noticing to me that I need to get back into my breath yoga practice more. But so because today, what has been going on? Well, first of all, the moon is in Scorpio, and typically when the moon is in a water sign, we tend to feel more emotional. And the moon being in Scorpio really can feel the depths of feelings, and it's just like, wow, we can really sink low. And so my heart goes out to you if you are struggling with this energy today. And, a lot of us have good reason because there are also some other triggering factors that have been happening in this chart. So first of all, the moon is square to Mercury, which is a difficult energy because what happens is we often feel um, out of sorts. We kind of can't make up our mind. We have a hard time making decisions. We can just have this mental flip-flopping. So it can really cause some um, things where we're questioning ourselves, some low level anxiety or full blown anxiety. Yeah, just really kind of this oscillating feeling of like, I'm not sure if I'm, doing something right. So a lot of ruminating, basically, rumination. Sad to say, but this was the day of rumination. Let it be named. I'm going to get to the Chinese astrology here in a moment, but the other really difficult aspect of today is that we have a square from Venus to Pluto. Now, this transit can be really helpful because it's really helping us to look at our values and to prioritize our life, but it can also lead us to really reevaluate relationships and/or they could have there could be a transformation in relationships. I actually know several people that are going through very difficult things with either losing a loved one on this day or having some other very challenging health issues with a loved one. So my heart goes out to those people. They're in my prayers. And yeah, so we maybe that this is you that's going through this, maybe this is a friend of yours, but yeah, just definitely if you are doing well today, sending lots of prayers to those that you love. So, and just taking really good care of yourself. So again, with that Venus square to Pluto, it helps us with that reevaluation of our values to be like, hey, I have to prioritize my self-care. I have to prioritize the self-love practice. I have to prioritize putting money into something that is really, making a difference for me and, really up leveling me so that I can feel good and I can do better and feel better in life. So it's definitely helping, with that impetus to do the thing that will help us. But yeah, it's a tough energy. So the Chinese, as I was going to say Chinese medicine, I do that too, but Chinese astrology side of things today, it is a yin metal pig energy. This is a much easier energy because the pig is very likable and easy to get along with, very playful. So I feel like as the day has progressed, some of us have been able to go out and be maybe enjoying some arts. So this could be even a sociable evening, and whether even if it's just some nice conversation with loved ones, hopefully we found some enjoyable things. Also, with the Yin Metal Day, we may be really enjoying more of something beautiful, and or maybe we're just enjoying a movie or something in the arts tonight, a performance of some kind. And yeah, it's a good day to ask some tough questions today as well. Also, though, the pig really doesn't like to rock the boat. It really doesn't want to make anybody upset, so it's not going to necessarily want to be too forthcoming, or it won't. At least if it's honest, it will be very gentle with its delivery. It won't be blunt. So there is that. So yeah, it could be still a good day to have some conversations. And yeah, I'm going to move on to the next day. That's a lot about Tuesday the 7th, but it's been a tough day. So if you're listening to this later on, just know that you made it through it. And I have to say, I'm so sorry. This week is really a tougher week, but I see a lot of good with the Chinese astrology. The sidereal astrology is a little bit harder. And there's also positives for every day. We had the good and the bad today. So let's look at April 8th. So for today, the moon has moved into Sagittarius. Yes, I love moon and Sagittarius days. Most of us do. We are going to want to get to the truth and the bottom of things. We may want to go on those deep dives, down those rabbit holes in YouTube land or wherever you're reading, wherever you like to do your dives. Um, maybe it's a book, however that is for you. But it's also a very jovial time with the moon in Sagittarius. A lot of times we want to be more sociable, we're more talkative, we're more playful. So I do hope that you can try to enjoy some of that energy. The moon is square to Mars today, so that is going to bring some very heated energy up. And yeah, we are going to have to watch out for some volatilities, for some little anger eruptions. None of us are comfortable with feeling angry and frustrated. It's even if, no matter how it comes out, and even if it's something that comes out of us often, I don't think most of us really enjoy that experience or feeling. I don't know. I could be projecting here, but from what I've noticed and spoken to most people about, that's usually the case. However, we are going to have to be quite careful today to not be overly reactive. So definitely take a deep breath. Again, make sure you start your day with a self-care routine, or whenever you're listening to this, get out, get your hands on the earth, onto a tree. Just 5 minutes can do a world of difference. Even 2 minutes can. It's so hugely healing, and it's something free and available to all of us. I highly, highly recommend this. So yes, do this. Also, the moon is square to Neptune today, which is definitely going to make things kind of foggy. We are definitely going to feel like we aren't sure about things. We may, yeah, just overall be questioning things and be feeling like there's some things that we're wanting answers around, but we aren't going to find answers probably today. We're probably going to feel more stuck in an illusion or the delusion, the confusion of such things. This will not last forever, so just know this is a better day in your evening after work to, or if you don't work, to watch movies, to go sit by the river and watch the water flow by, and just let those emotions and feelings be carried off by nature and be healed in nature. Just go smell the flowers, go to the rose garden. Yeah, so those would be some really good things to do today. So let's see. I want to also talk about now the Chinese astrology for today. It's a young water rat day, and the young water rat energy, well, we are going to be wanting to organize things. We're going to have our to-do lists that we're going to be wanting to hack, and we're going to want to clean the desk and the closets and spring clean and all the things. So if that is something that's available to you, please do it. If you don't really have time, you may find yourself starting to go down rabbit holes of trying to organize everything on your desk and doing all this other stuff instead of the tasks that you need accomplished. So write out a very careful to-do list on this morning, and yeah, make sure that you follow it and stick to it. Cleaning and organizing is great, and I highly recommend it. However, you can go down little you know, rabbit holes or rat holes, maybe I'll call it, where we're just being like little pack rat and like having to do all of our little organizing. So you're gonna feel it, but it's also a day to really tune into your wisdom and to do things that will help you to be more wise. So maybe that's taking a class, reading something, and it's a good day to start something new, possibly. I wouldn't say necessarily a big new thing, but you will have success if you're trying to make a change this year of the Young Fire Horse year. I am going to do a separate video in a day or two on the month of April in general. I'm behind on things, as I kind of alluded to at the beginning of this video, but I'm just glad to be back. So I am gonna wait and do that video in just a few days. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna share a couple days here of the energies. So yeah, so let's move over to August 9th. We will still have the moon in Sagittarius. So again, lovely day to get out. And now we have the moon in opposition to Jupiter, which is actually going to be pretty lovely for feeling more sociable. We're going to feel less shy and wanting to get um, out there more. So if you're a little introverted, this is a good day to be in community and to share your heart, or just sharing your heart with your loved ones, your close loved ones. This will be a great time to do that. So yeah. And what else? Okay, so the other aspect that we are having, I'm just looking at this again. Okay, so, oh, good. We don't have to worry about that quite yet. All right, so yeah, so those are some of the bigger aspects with the moon. And then today is a yin water ox day. It's a receive day, so we can ask for favors, or we probably will receive something like without asking. Like this is on receive days, it's not necessarily when to ask, but you can, if say you're a business owner and you want to ask for like a testimonial, today would be a great day to do that. With the yin water ox day, you're going to be working hard and you're going to really be focused. And also, you're going to be very intuitive today. So definitely listen to that inner voice because you will be right on and right on time. So, yeah, overall, it's a fun day. And I'm excited for it. And then, yeah, so I feel like one of the easier days of the week. we move over to Friday where we have a young water tiger day. I'm going to start with the Chinese astrology first for the 10th, and then I'll talk about the chart here. But yeah, so for the young water tiger day, we are going to be very proactive in doing something where we're getting out there, maybe being even really courageous. So I really love this. It's a good day to begin a project. It is a good day to, yeah, use your tenacity to do something where you are learning or where you are doing something that will be a model to others. So teaching something would be a great thing to do on a day like today. And also, yeah, something playful too would be also great. I mean, it is a Friday, and the tiger does like to be playful just as much as it likes to be active and get out there. And it could be, let's see. So with the moon today, it's a little bit of a challenging day with the moon square to Chiron. So we may be feeling some woundings, and that tiger may be wanting to lick its wounds. And so I would just be careful if you feel triggered to not be reactive. Sometimes the tiger has a tendency towards being a little bit more overly reactive. So if you get triggered or when you are triggered about some past wound today, do not lash out at anybody else. Do not go to your blame. And don't even go to your shame if you can help it. Really try to be gentle with yourself, because as a tiger energy, we can be just as hard on ourselves, okay? And that's not serving yourself to be hard on you. Be gentle with yourself today. So, again, a really great self-care project activity would be wonderful for this Friday evening if there's something available, a sound bath, some kind of healing ceremony, anything that you can find in the community that is singing, doing something with frequency, sound, music, drumming, something of that nature would be really lovely. So I'm only doing these 3 days for this short video. So I hope that you like this. Please give this a like if this has helped you. Also, I'd love to hear if you have tuned in and you've already felt some of these energies. Tell me what you've been feeling and noticing. I hope you're doing okay. Let me know. And also, yeah, if this helped you or is helping you, please share this with somebody else. And I will be sharing more with you real soon. I did want to talk about this Young Water Dragon month and the energies for all of us. Also, just a quick reminder, some of you may already know this, but I do have a masterclass that's available this week, and it's pre-recorded, and I'm sharing that with you. It's all on Chinese astrology. You get to find out more of a deep dive on your Chinese astrology. It's free. It is an invitation to my coaching group, but you don't have to join. Of course, if you are going through a big change in your life, I definitely recommend that you watch this masterclass and consider joining my group, because I am helping people to go through the changes, go through these big life transitions. A lot of people are getting ready to leave their careers, enter new ones. Maybe it's going through a health challenge or leaving a relationship that's your big change in life. But wherever it is for you, I can lead you through this with my 5 spirals, which is mindset, body, astrology, know thyself, and nature. So thank you again. Again, please like this video. Thank you for being here. And as I said before, I'll see you again real soon. I definitely missed being here. So it will not be too long before the next one, but it may not be until Thursday before I can get back and get this April video to you. So thanks for your patience, and bye for now.